Hello, I am Test Drive, and welcome to episode 6, yes, of Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed. And in this video, we are going to be going back to the Porsche Center, and we are going to be buying another car because I want to use different cars throughout this entire Let's Play. And basically, what my idea is here is that we are going to be buying a Porsche 911. I think I want to buy the... Do I want to buy the Coupe or do I want to buy the Targa? The Coupe is cheaper. You know what? We're gonna go with the 67 911 Coupe because that is pretty cool. There is the various data that you can get for this car. You can change the color, which I did drive. I drove a 912. I think that was this old. But never a 911 back at the car dealership. And I do not remember what color it was. It might have been white. No, it might have been yellow. I'm going to go with yellow. So we're going to be buying this to do another tournament. So we have a 911 now. Because I am a giant scrub and I'm like, I want to use different cars throughout the entire Let's Play. Blah, blah, blah. Each episode, different car. I just didn't have enough money to do it with the 914 earlier, of course, because I couldn't buy anything but the 914 once I bought it. So what we're going to do, we're going back to tournaments, and we are going to be doing the Class 2 tournament. I guess it doesn't track what you have done and haven't done? I have no idea, honestly. I don't know how this game tracks progress. But I know we did the Class 3 tournament in the last episode, so we were going to be working on the Class 2 tournament. And we have our car here, of course, car data. I have not wrecked the car yet because I haven't driven it, so I think that we will be good. We'll go ahead and go to the advanced session again because I don't expect it to be very difficult, especially with a faster car. So let's go ahead and get started. Sounds pretty good to me. We have a yellow 911, a green 911, a blue 911, and a green 356B. Quite the setup of cars going on here. I just noticed all the track records were with the 911 Targa, and I didn't buy the Targa. Let's go. So let's see how this goes. If it's anything like the first tournament, or the first couple of races I've already done, this should be pretty much a cakewalk, so we'll see. Excuse me. I would like to come through. I'm accelerating faster than you. Goodbye, nerd. Uh-oh. Careful. So we got a different layout of a track here. I don't actually know where we are. I didn't pay attention to where the track was. But it is all snowy out. Is this just a different layout of the German track? I guess it is. I really didn't pay attention, by the way. I guess that's very clear and obvious, probably. I struggle with that sometimes. It's okay. This does seem very unfamiliar, though. I don't think we're just going backwards. I think we're on a completely different track here. Am I going to have to actually make a circle here? No, I guess not. Okay. Alright, works for me. But yeah, it looks like we are going to have no issues cruising right through this, just like the first tournament, so that is very nice. I mean, sure, I did buy a much more powerful car even. Well, not... I guess this thing has like 50 horsepower more, and it has 130 horsepower. I think it was... Wasn't it 80? Or was it maybe 90 horsepower in the 914? Doesn't matter. I don't really care. You all know, if you've watched many of my videos of me playing through racing games, you probably know that I'm just like, I want to use different cars and do events. And I usually don't care about how much I win by at all. I would much rather prefer to have more content shown in my videos than just using, I don't know. What am I saying? Why am I saying this? I don't know. Maybe you understood that, maybe you didn't. I didn't understand it, and I said it, so if you didn't, it's no big deal. Ow. That's a hell of a sign. To be fair, real signs are quite sturdy. They usually don't break up like that either. They're not made out of wood, I guess. Yeah, hiccups, and they're very spicy from my cheeseburgers I ate earlier. So if I look like I'm in pain, don't worry. It's because I am in pain. My throat's only burning a little bit, though. And I have a little bit of water left, so hopefully that can take care of it. But a random note, kind of random, I hope you all are enjoying this Need for Speed, running through the classic Need for Speed games here through these videos. I'm really enjoying playing through them because, like, I've said in the past, but I will continue to say that these early NFS games, all the way up to Hot Pursuit 2, I have barely any experience with at all. So it's cool to go back and see these games that I've never went through. And even NFS 1 and 2, which were not fantastic games by any means, it was still fun to play through them because it was something different. It was something I hadn't experienced before. So, I hope you all are enjoying it as well. And of course, we do not plan to stop anytime soon with this because we have so many games to go through. What is there? What I say is there's like 21 total NFS games that fall under the mainline category that I'm using to play through these. That's a lot of games. This is only the 5th one. So, yep. Okay, we're going to France next and USA, just like the first tournament, it seems. I do not want to go to the novice tournament, so we're going to go to the advanced, and we are... You know what, I'll repair the car at the end of the tournament. I think that makes sense. I think. Ooh, it's nighttime. That's interesting. We have not seen nighttime yet. Which means I'm going to use this as a thumbnail, as long as I remember to actually play the replay after this. I might. There's a vague chance that I might actually remember that. I suppose there's actually a counter for how far behind you are, but I don't think there's a counter for how, or a, no. Once you're ahead, it's just like, okay, you're good. No worries. So it appears that we do not have headlights that actually show the ground, but luckily I don't have to worry too much about that because I can see the track pretty well still, even though it's dark. This is early NFS games, by the way. Although in high stakes they had headlights that actually lit up the ground in front of you. So, I don't know. Unless something's broken on the emulator, which is very possible, because emulators tend to do that. Who knows? Except for me, if I were to care enough to, like, look up things. But I'm sure I'll forget about that in about roughly 35 seconds, so it doesn't matter. Okay, this actually is a little bit difficult. At least there's some difference in, like, the ground off the road versus the ground on the road. So I can vaguely see it enough to not crash into the wall. And I guess it's probably a good thing that the AI are being super cheesy right now and not giving me much of a fight. So that's pretty cool. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I don't know what it is, but there's just... I don't know if it's some setting I have set up on the emulator, but there's these little... Just a little pattern that you can see really well right now that goes all the way across the screen. And it's just like... Oh, God. Oh, shit. No! I hurted my car. My car be sad now. Fuck. The fender got fucked, though. Jeez. I was very unhappy. But yeah, I don't know what this pattern is. I don't know why it exists. As long as I don't have the entire game recorded by the time that this episode goes up, if somebody can comment and let me know, because I'm using RetroArch with Beetle PSX emulator for all of these NFS games on PS1, and if anybody knows what might cause that and what might fix it, you can let me know in the comment section below. I very much appreciate it. But again, who knows when this episode will go up compared to when I finish the game, basically. Because sometimes I get pretty into things, and I end up playing things a lot and getting through games very quickly. So we'll see. There we go. There's that race done, and that'll work for a replay. And we'll have a look at our times here. Not too far behind this race, but still 11 seconds. And my best lap was 7 seconds better than second place. So I will go ahead and take that. Please, water, make my throat not burn as much. It might work, I don't know. Alrighty, so we got 20 points. I cannot really easily win, or lose, I should say. I'm surprised. Oh, I like how it's 3 points for fourth in the novice one. That's funny. I wonder why that exists. I don't know how. I don't know why. Oh, you know why it probably exists? It's like, if you're like, oh, I won, I can win easily. I've won. And, you know, so on and so forth. I don't actually know. No, I don't think that's true, actually. I want to repair the car, because the car is sad. Yeah, a little expensive. A little more expensive. It's fine. Alright, we got downtown in the US. It is dark out, but it is clear dark. Not rainy, not foggy. Is there foggy? I don't know. So far I've seen snow, and that's it. No rain yet, even. Best lap was Buzz. Good name. 1. Go! Alright, I'm gonna try not to hit this other 911 in the back this time. You have fun with that over there, bud. Yeah, this sure does look like downtown of some smallish town. Oop. Do not touch me! Do not touch! So this will be a bit of an adventure trying to learn this. But if it just kind of goes around this little city area, good lighting is very nice, not gonna lie. I will take some good street lights lining the entire track. Ooh. Nice bridge. I can cut this corner. Haha! I don't know why it matters, but I can do it. That's all it matters. Smile. It is indeed the final lap. It is lap 2 of 2, incredibly enough. Oh god, I don't want the wall. No damage. I might have... I don't think I... So, the physics acted a little weird. Oh shit. Well, that might be damage. But the physics, whenever I was first passing the other cars, the physics got a little funky, and I think I might have touched the other 911, or one of the other 911s. I don't really know specifically if I did or not, because it seemed like I was far enough away that I shouldn't have, but I can't guarantee anything, so we'll see. I guess we won't actually, because I hit a pole, and if I get damaged, it's probably because of that pole. Yeah. That do be the mood, I guess. I want to cut the corner again. Haha! I just remembered I didn't save the game after the last episode. Whatever. We got a 2:30 total time. They were 17 seconds behind. Pretty good lap times right there. I think I actually got a lap time record because he was 1:13 from the game itself. I don't know. I like the NFS on the plate. I just noticed that on that picture. The old style font of NFS. That's pretty cool. This game's super neat, actually. So we got our full 6,000 credits, 30 points, so on and so forth. And we got our extra reward money. And I believe that will conclude that. So, oops, I did not want to do that. I don't really know how the progression works in this game, but I guess it doesn't really matter. We're 3% of the way through, apparently. Let's see what it says after this now. Save completed. 13%. So we're actually cruising through this pretty quickly. So, that will conclude this episode. I guess you just have to remember which races you've done and which ones you haven't. But, thank you all very, very much for watching this episode of Porsche Unleashed, and I will see you all in the next one.